What's up, guys? So, I've said that I was going to do this review a long time ago. So this review is for all the stuff that I got in the mail. Music cloud. So I've been trying for the past couple hours to get my fucking recording software to work that I use to record my screens, so I can show you guys the software and everything that goes along with this, because it's so much more than just the product itself. Problem is, I can't get it to work. I don't know why. I think I might just have to fucking find new software. Oh, light flickering, or I'm stroking out. I don't know. That'd be bad. So I'm just gonna use the camera, record it. I got the big monitor up and everything, so it should be fine. You guys will get the gist of it. It's not too complicated. So we're gonna be reviewing, or well, mostly taking a look at it. I'm not an expert or a professional in this field, so it's just my opinions on everything. And if you guys want to go out and get one yourself, go for it. I always, if I recommend it, hit me up. See what I think about other products and everything. But I can only recommend what I personally use, and this I've been using. So it's the Rival 700 series, or it's the Rival series, I believe it is, but it's the 700 from Steelseries. This is my new main mouse. I fucking love it. It's amazing. So with this purchase, I got the mouse itself. I got two actual back plates additional. So this is all removable here, this whole back plate. So I got two more in case I wanted to change it up, because they have two different finishes. Well, they actually have multiple finishes, I believe. But yeah, so I got two more. I haven't had to replace it yet. It has kind of a weird grain structure that's kind of hard to show. Yeah, the camera's not really picking up, but they're like little triangles making a nice little pattern on there. So with the Rival 700, it has some nice features. As you can already tell, it has LEDs built in here and here. So, and also an OLED display, which I have, promptly displaying the Aquila from Warhammer 40k. With this purchase, I got a free mouse mat. So I don't know if this was a specific giveaway, but it's, free mouse mat. Can't argue with it. Giant Steelseries right there. So yeah, so the mouse mat, so I'll start off with the easy thing first. So the mouse mat itself, quite large, as you can tell. It's quite nice, has that good mouse matty feel to it. Nice rubberized back so it won't slip or anything. And it's quite large, which I personally like. I like having a lot of space to put my mouse, or I put a lot of things around my computer, so like my phone goes on here, usually it sits there right next to my mouse. And so for comparison, I had my other mouse mat. Where did it go? There it is. So this is a mouse mat, I got from just your generic store. So the only real difference that you can see with this is it's quite thick. It's a quite thick mouse mat. I grab a little measuring device, but it's about 4/16. Yeah, it's about 4/16 of an inch compared to this one, which is quite thinner. But it's really hard to see. The density on here, on this mouse mat itself, is more open, and this one is more closed. So this provides less squish room than this one does. This is more squishy mat. Nothing wrong with this mat. It's just a normal mat. But so yeah, so that's my thoughts on the mouse mat and everything. Like I said, good mouse mat and everything, but it's just I prefer the larger one over currently what I was using. I also have another mouse mat, which I don't have up here right now. It's not with me. It's downstairs. But yeah, so that's so mouse mat, recommend. If you get it for free, I mean, you can pay for it if you want the larger mouse mat, you can. I think it's nicer because it's bigger. So, mo bigger, mo better. But so The packaging, I will say, with the 700 series is quite sleek. So without the sleeve, you're looking at, this is your package. Nice orange line all around, has some nice like lines on it, really futuristic looking. Opening up, very simplistic on the inside, little packet, and your mouse goes in right here. I recommend keeping all of your boxes for things that you don't want to get rid of. Because for moving, for storage or anything, so say if anything happens, you can get other stuff. So what this comes with is two cables and, well, as always, instructions. The box fully comes apart, so it's not glued, nothing. It's just kind of like a origami fold together box. But so they're connected via that connector right there into the actual mouse, which is replaceable. Now what I like about this mouse over a lot of others happens to be, well, when it comes to two cables, this is a rubber finish. This is that braided finish on a mouse, on a cable, I mean. So I really like that finish over the rubber. The rubber is shorter too, so they obviously went a little bit extra long with it, giving you the braided finish for a longer one, knowing that it might take, well, that it probably will take more strain. So the buttons themselves are really nice. The OLED display is pretty awesome. It's fully customizable in the software, but you also have a good chance of buttons here. So you have the two cursors, you have your scroll wheel, which does click down, as well as a secondary button here, which it comes default in the software to change the track speed. You then have an additional 3 buttons near the OLED display, which is very nice. A nice finish here for grip. And a feature that I personally really like, instead of having to buy another mouse, if your tracking goes off, you can actually buy this unit. It's really fine. You don't have to buy the extras. I did because I didn't know if I would like the finish on this one or how it would feel, and so I decided not to. One of them is a piano. I thought, okay, I will admit this, I was stupid. So one of these is gloss black. It's that piano black finish that attracts shit from the entire universe. So that's my mistake for buying that. Now this also has a vibration feature, which would be really hard to show. But when I push down on the center button here, I don't know if you can hear that, but it vibrated, and that's letting me positively know that I have then changed the speed. So I'm going to go ahead and move the camera now, so that way you can actually see the screen, and I'm going to go into more of the software. Okay, not the most optimum setup for visuals, but sorry. So as you can see here, I got quite a bit of stuff from Steelseries here. So in the software, you can set up different things. I don't really mess with the library much. So in the so this is the game sense. So in here it's set up for CS:GO, Dota, and I don't really know what that is. But this is kind of cool. What it allows you to do is it sets up different stats and things for different pieces of the controller. So you can turn it off and on. So if I was to boot up CS:GO, my controller would then change, the LED would change to green and blue, as well as it vibrates upon game start. And it just has a whole bunch of really interesting features that let you, yeah, it displays that when I kill someone. Kind of cool. So this is where you'd be spending a majority of your actual time customizing any of the features on this. So you make a timer, you can set sensitivity differences, so you can do full button layout, which is nice. This one actually has onboard presets, which you can change via the OLED display. I'll show you that. Okay, so here we are looking at the OLED display. So I can push and hold this button, brings up my menu, and use the scroll wheel to do it. So setting activation configuration. You then also have the edit. There you go, that's much better. So you can see set, active, focus, there we go. So edit, settings, about. So you can see I'm on, you can set to normal, Gothic, and then I have a default, and then I have config 5. So if I let's go to Gothic, click it, and bam, everything has changed. Nice Gothic Armada logo, and some blue LEDs illuminate. So then once again I can go click this button, hold it, and it brings you to the setting menu. So I can go to that, and then go to default, which I have for off. So everything is off right now. You can also adjust angle, sharpness, so it's smoothness versus moving in square lines. I can show you that. So if I set it like this, now the mouse, even when I'm moving diagonal, you can see that it wants to move in straight lines. Versus, I hate this, versus having it set here, which is a more fluid, round motion. Also, pulsing rate, I don't know why you'd lower this. This is how fast the mouse communicates with the computer. Acceleration, decelerations, and as well as full LED customizations. And like I said, all the presets. Basic overview of the mouse. I would highly recommend it. It's a very nice mouse. And like I said, it's my standard use one now as well. Just because the features that it has with it, even if, I mean, for gaming and just general use, it's super easy, super fast. You can adjust what you want. You don't have to worry about presets or anything. So that's why I recommend it. That's really about all I have to say for it. Thanks for sticking with the review, guys. Have a great day.